from 5 June to 11 June. Yeah, over to you, Chandresh.
Hi everyone. In the last 1 week, we have seen only a jump of 46 new subscribers on YouTube, and we also hosted quarterly updates. The Q1 update, the video is available in the live section. However, we didn't see a big jump in improvement in new subscribers or even views. So right now, the total views in the last 1 week are 3,100. On Shardeum Twitter, we saw a new Twitter followers around 1,000 and new impressions around 280,000. So followers are almost the same. The impressions have a slight dip. However, the engagement has increased. So from previous week, the replies, retweets, and likes have increased by around 30%. On Build Web3 Twitter account, we have seen so again a drop which will be continuing for a while. So a drop of eight new follow 8 followers, and impressions however have increased by 30%. So from 9,000 to 13,000. Even the engagement has slightly increased, which is retweets, likes, and replies. On LinkedIn. So only 31 new page followers, and views are have dropped from 1,500 to 1,000. Even though if you look at the last 3 months, 1,000 views is higher than most of them. In Twitter Spaces, last 1 week we hosted ecosystem space with Soft Finance, where we had 202 live listeners, and around till date in the last 4 days we have 800 listeners. On community hours, the we hosted with the topic of content creation. The presentation is available on public drive as well as in the community announcement channel. The live participants we had for that event were 51.
Hey, hi everyone. So there is a drop in the number of new members and also the messages sent. We can see 21,678 messages sent last week, and then followed by 11,946 new members. Uh, so so yeah, that's the number for Discord. Moving forward to Telegram channel. Nothing much there as well. Like the decline or I mean it's just it's just been constant for like last month itself. So just like 5 subscribers dropped. But the page views have increased. This is something which uh, we can't see here, but the page views has increased or the post views have increased. It's 2,000 uh, for the last week. So that's a good number there. Um, Moving forward to Telegram members, there's a decline in Telegram members as well, minus 1,000 members, and then messages also. I mean, the messages have increased, but then again, if you compare it to previous weeks, not a good performance here as well. Also, a community connect was hosted, where we explored Shardium.org. So that is there for Telegram. Um, Moving forward to Reddit. Reddit has been constant. 370 new page views. A contest was supposed to also be conducted, but then it wasn't conducted because on weekend there were some discrepancies on the network. So yeah, we did not go ahead with it. And like if you see the number of growth, it's still same. Like nothing much is happening here as well. One more thing that I would like to add here, and this is something which we don't have on charts, but now we have 50 plus communities created by the communities itself. Like the 50th community was Shardium Kenya. This should be soon updated on the community page of Shardium, which is shardium.org/community. You can find all those communities there. So that's a really great feat. Moving forward, we can also plan some campaigns around it. So yeah, that's there. Okay, yeah. So we also so for this particular chart, Plena, a DApp library with Plena Finance was hosted last week. It had 60 views. I think the video is uploaded on YouTube, but yeah, that's there. And similarly, like as I mentioned, Community Connect, it had 21 live listeners. So that's there. Okay. So yeah, moving. Okay, this is something I wasn't aware of. But a quiz was conducted on Telegram. We had 1,680 online members. I can also start mapping the number of participants moving forward, but then again, it's a tough task to actually measure how many people were participating, and that's why we mostly focus on the number of online folks. So it was 1,680 in numbers. That's there. And I think Discord, there was nothing on Discord last week, so it's just as it is.
Hey all. So we published 3 blogs last week. Yeah. And the blog page views have come down about like 8%. Um, yeah, so that's something we will continue to keep a track on and we'll work to improve it. So top geo for blog pages, we are getting visitors from the top 10 is mostly the same. uh, Netherlands and Poland have come back to top 10 for last week, and then you can find the top performing blogs on the bottom right hand corner. Best DeFi wallets have come in the top 5 right now, for I think for the first or second time. Yeah. So yeah, you can move to the next one. So we'll be adding a couple more slides under content, just to make sure we are able to share all the information with respect to content with the community, and we are tracking it, and you're also helping us to track it and improve it. Number of guest blogs, the borderless program. We had 8 submissions um, last week, and we are working to scale that up, and then yeah, come on to this. So this is basically, these are the places from where we are getting the borderless program blogs, whether it's a fresh content or a translated content. These are the countries. Last week we got India, Vietnam, South Korea, Nigeria, Ukraine. So there might be other countries as well, but I'm just picking based on the maximum number of submissions, and then working this out. So yeah, can move to the next one. Partner blogs. We published 2 blogs, and if you see the date between 5 and 11 last week, we published blogs on Fox Wallet and Link, which is a gaming infrastructure. Um, yeah. So these are pull requests that I thought of adding. So basically, and there are quite a few we have not been sharing, and at least in the recent past, and again, we thought it's important for us to share and keep a track of it. Again, it's from my end for the delay. Now, with respect to the SEO pull request, I'm starting to capture it from Jan. Actually, Ram has been spearheading this since mid last year. So Jan, I have information, almost an accurate information. So I'm able to have this. So basically, the numbers you see, the one you see for last week, six you see for the week previous to last week, are the fixes that we made, the improvements that we made with respect to a technical or a SEO improvement that we have to do on the website. So for each of the changes we make, as you know, in the staging environment, we do a pull request, and then we merge the pull request, so it becomes live. So those numbers indicate both. If there are six, for example, it means six fixes have been done, and six pull request has been complete or merged. So again, for your information. And I personally started reviewing and merging pull requests since March, I believe. But yeah, this is this is something I want to bring that up right now. Yeah, you can move.
Lavanish is on leave, so skipping the subject. So new set of subscribers, around 80 plus new subscribers last week. So we are at 90K, 90,961 overall total subscribers. And with respect to website metrics, uh, same, a slight decline. We had around 26,000 traffic last week. Same was applicable to this search traffic as well. We had around 6,000 plus traffic last week. So the traffic share, direct traffic contributes around 37%, followed by search at 29%, followed by referral at 17, social at 12%. So referral, as usual, we are getting from Zeely, airdrops, and Node Guru. Top Geo, not a major change, like almost same set of companies except for Russia, which was it was between 6 to 10 earlier, but now it has reached to the top 5. But not a major change in the almost equal contribution from all the countries. India leads by certain percentage, but rest of the countries, the top 5, almost on the same number of percentage share. That's all team on the marketing metrics update. Now switching on to to-do activities. Chandra is able to see my screen.
Yeah, Ram, it's visible.
Oh, cool. Yeah, over to you, Chandra.
Hi, thanks. So in the last 1 week, a few tasks that have been completed is so major two tasks were just streaming the quarterly updates. It's required just testing it a couple of times. Sorry, testing it a couple of times and prepping for it, creating links and all that. The video link is available right now also. If someone missed out on it, they can go to youtube.com/Shardium to watch it. Of before that, last week before that, so since that was hosted on Wednesday, on Tuesday the video for Plena Finance was uploaded, and this week, tomorrow, whenever we have the next app library episode, we will upload that as well. So whoever has been watching to DApp library or has not before watched DApp library because of the time zone issue, you can always go to youtube.com/Shardium, view recap of all the previous DApp library episodes. There is a playlist created, or you can just watch the ones that you have missed. Contest rewards for me, which are quiz and any different contests that were hosted on community channels like Discord, Telegram, and Reddit. all of those have been completed till 31st May. After that, there has been only one new quiz, so that is pending, and I think that is the only one reward which is pending in terms of contest. For Super Shardian May 2021 blog rewards, Shardium is borderless, all are completed. Twitter thread rewards is completed, and the remaining ones, which are Discord invites and member of the month, Telegram invites and member of the month, Discord moderation, those all will be completed after this call in the next couple of hours. The reward tracker sheet is already updated with the winners, and the reward tracker sheet will be updated with transaction has hash also, like in the next couple of. Even the contest reward tracker sheet is already updated with all the winning like winning transaction hash. The other tasks which are in progress on which global merge store is low priority. However, the update is that we have received the shipping rates, and we have received all the details of the store on if the coupon creation is possible, shipping rate in the major countries we have presence in, and also the printing and the material cost. So all of that information is received. Now we are just figuring it out what is the best solution for us, whether to go ahead with this or some other options. After which there's no update on links page, and cover photo for okay, like now that I'm talking about in progress, Discord improvement. So their list of roles, categories, and channels, everything is ready. So this week I think all we need to do is review it once internally, so that we will do, and when we have any update, obviously the changes will be reflected in the Discord itself. However, obviously whenever we do this, we'll be very careful, and to see whether these changes are as important as they seem like it. So if I'll give you another update in the next 1 week on what's the decision here, or like are we working on it more, or is the task completed. And the next up task for this week, a couple of them are finding out the roadmap for the next episodes of Anyone Can Run a Node and community hours. So till now community hours, so the roadmap I had was still the content like the content episode which got completed on the last Thursday. So now I'll be planning for the next to basically next quarter, next 3 months, and the same goes for the Anyone Can Run a Node, and then we'll get started again. So this Anyone Can Run a Node didn't happen last week and this week. However, once I plan this out for the next 3 months, we'll get it started. Cover photo, so we are just making minor tweaks in social media photos in terms of text. That will also, once this is completed, the changes will be reflected on the platforms themselves. The ambassador program doc, which was in next up which was in progress, I have moved it to low priority. So one of the section of that is completed. However, a document is pending, so that is anyway low priority, but the whole program and everything is completed, and hopefully we'll give everyone updates in the next couple of weeks on that. And that's it from my end. Next person can take over.
Hey, hi. So yeah, weekly updation of community questions. This is like a weekly task. DApp library with Lena Finance happened, as Sandesh mentioned. The video is already uploaded. Designs for the week. So now what I do is I have started bucketing all of the designs that I require every week, and I create like a whole task for it. So that is how, and that's why you can see design for the week every week here. Monthly highlights is something which went live on Sunday. It was a bit delayed this time. However, moving forward, it should be posted like in a first week of the particular month itself. So that is there. Then community members of the month for Discord and Telegram both were announced. Both have been like the roles have been given to them. The reward should be also dispatched super soon. That is there. And then the events planning. So these are the few tasks which were completed. faucet bot for Telegram. So this is something what I have heard from the team is I mean I did connect today about this, but again this is not the priority for the tech team right now. However, we do need an API from the uh, like the tech team itself in order to make it sustainable. However, if we implement it, the community will face issues. It will not send people token, and then like the community, it will be in chaos. So that is why it's still in progress. Apart from that, Shardium USA thing is also in like in progress. No new updates there. And then sync up checklist. So this is something which this is also a weekly checklist which me and the mod team follows. So that's the coming to I think that's pretty much it. What has happened in last week, and this is what you can see moving forward. So that's pretty much it from my end.
Hey, Ram, I'm not able to see your screen for some reason. 1 second. Uh, I need to, log back in. You can continue with your updates, Ram.
Okay. Inara is not there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, no, nothing so. So from my end, last week there's no international Nigeria meetups. So, but this month we have one in Agega, then another one is Sango. So both are new cities. Then planning two more in Kenya, one at Nairobi and one at Mombasa. So we will let you know the final dates. So for total four events. Indonesia still we are trying, but like the dates got postponed. So we'll keep you updated on that. So apart from that, usual like a few more partnerships speaking on the Kenya market and Japan. So that is still going on. Of course, one has one the result is the one partnership that has resulted in the two meetups in Kenya. About Japan, we are ready to get the dates and it will take some more time overall. But yeah, so but overall, so this month we are planning three in Nigeria and two in Kenya, five events. Yeah, that's all from my end. Subbu, are you ready?
Yeah, yeah. So, coming to my updates, I'll start with blogs that will be that I worked on last week, and those blogs are related to Shardium. So the one topic it will be is about atomic and cross shard composability, how Shardium achieves it, and second is archive notes. Since January we started pushing out all these Shardium blogs. um, Typically blogs takes a lot of research and time, and especially with the white paper, and white paper will be released in the next few months. um, and that means that we will have to do more research to make sure the information that we share about the project is as much as accurate as possible. And yeah, so that's the reason why we kind of spread out all the Shardian blogs over the last 6 months. So and we will continue to do that. Of course, in the future we will optimize it after white paper is released and all those things. But generally, on a foundational level, you can get all the information from those blogs. And I will start sharing those blog URLs, which we are already doing it on Twitter and other social channels. On Discord content channel, I can probably share those Shardian blogs for you to review. That is one. And then revamping newsletter is something um, you know uh, we have been involved in, and so I should be able to complete um, some of the processes, the new processes, and work with Ram to finalize it. So that is ongoing. The root causes of plugin conflicts and latency in blog page is something I'm working with the engineer, and it is still in progress. Following up with him, and trying to get those updates. So again, as and when we have it, we'll keep you posted. Um, yeah, I think then yeah, and Ram and I'm working on categorizing blogs, as per categories, as per few only 3 to 4 categories, because we are aiming to create a mini education content, like I said last week. So that is something I'm working on. So you will have a full picture of it once I get to complete that activity. Um, yeah, I think that's it for my.
That's all team on the update from the committers end. So anybody else from the community have any queries, please feel free to chat. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining today.